You're watching the Kate Fox Show. I'm Kate Fox, and today I am here with Pat Marone. And you do a lot of things, sir.
Yes, I do.
We're not going to talk about all of them.
Yes.
So clearly, you're a comedian.
Yes, I do stand up.
And I'll lead with that, I guess.
I'm a chef.
You are a chef.
I work in assisted living. I originally started out in Italian restaurants. I've been in the business. How long have I been in the business? I've been in the business over 40 years.
What, the restaurant business?
Restaurant business over 40 years. I started out when I was 15, so I'm 56 now. Probably about 41 years I've been in the restaurant business.
Wow.
Started out as a dishwasher in a restaurant, and then I watched everything. I learned how to cook. So I've probably been a chef for over 30. Yeah, I'm getting old.
We all are.
Yeah. I'm having a lot of fun. I took up comedy, stand-up comedy 7 years ago. So 7 years I've been doing stand-up comedy. Did a little. I was in a Bronx Tale years ago as a kid.
Oh, you were?
I got my friend was going down for a movie part, and I took a ride with him. It was actually, I worked in his restaurant, and his restaurant was around the corner here. But anyway, I'm not going to say the name of the restaurant because I'm not friends with him. But anyway.
We don't care and we don't like you.
No, but he went out for the movie party. Heard a Bronx Tale was casting, and a friend of ours was in the movie, and we went there, and I just took the ride with him, and he went inside of Tribeca with De Niro's, because he was the director of the movie. He went inside and he said, I'm here to be, I want to get cast in the movie of Bronx Tale. And she says, I'm sorry, the casting's over. Bob got everybody he needs. So I said, all right, let's go home. He said, no, I'm waiting. I'm going to meet De Niro. I said, what do you mind? What do you like? This is a... He said, no. I said, what are you going to do, climb the window? I mean, he was outside. He was determined to meet De Niro.
Oh, my.
So we're waiting around. He's asking the parking garage people, and I'm waiting around. All of a sudden, I see De Niro come out. And I said, there he is. You got your chance. So he goes running up to him. He goes, Mr. De Niro, I'm not a nut. I just want to part in your movie. So De Niro, as he's getting in the van, he's looking at him. He starts laughing. And he sends Sue Fiore over, the assistant director, to him to get his information. So as De Niro's getting into the van, I'm on the sidewalk watching all this, because I wasn't going down there for the movie. And all of a sudden, De Niro starts pointing to me. And all of a sudden, I become an actor. I go, you talking to me?
Oh, no.
You're talking to me? And he's going, yeah, you. I go, oh my God, he really is talking to me. So I go walking over to my friend. I go, you believe this? De Niro's pointing because he called the woman over. She goes, are you with him? He goes, yeah. Bob wants you to call this number at 4 o'clock. I said, oh, Bob wants me to call this number? So went into his office for an interview. It was pretty cool, and they put us in the movie.
Wow.
Yeah, as an extra, featured extra. We were in with all the main characters, worked 10 days on it. It was a lot of fun.
You worked 10 days on it.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Well, that's kind of... I just met all of those people.
And I met a lot of the actors that, from the years we were a reunion. I started getting back into the acting thing.
Yes, you have.
And seeing old guys that I remember back in 1992 when we did that. And, because I never pursued it. The woman, the casting director said, the casting agency said, she said, send me a headshot. You're perfect for a lot of things. I'll put you to work. I never did.
You never did it?
No.
Wow. So. Well, I'm talking about never did it. You know what? We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
How you doing? I'm Joey Catalano, and you're watching the Kate Fox Show.
And we're back.
That was a quick commercial.
You don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't.
Could have been a bathroom break. We don't know.
You never will know. What happens during the break stays in the break.
It's like Vegas.
Only a little more G-rated.
What happens during the Kate Fox Show stays on the Kate Fox Show. Behind the scenes, naturally.
Of course.
We share this with the public.
Actually, not always. Sometimes well, as I said to you when we were starting, this might stay in.
Yes.
Because that's part of the fun of it. People, I think, forget to have fun sometimes.
Well, you know what? What's great about, like, you have all the footage going. Sometimes you do something at a show, and it comes out so funny you didn't expect it. It was like improv, and you're looking, did anybody tape that? And like, if nobody tapes it, you're like, oh shit, I had a great bit and nobody heard it.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, so.
I understand. So okay, so let's see. child actor, actually. If you
Well,
want to be.
not really child. I was
How old?
30.
Oh, you were 30?
27.
Why was I thinking you were
Well,
young?
what was 1992?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, you weren't a
So I would
child
have been
actor.
32, yeah.
A young man.
Well,
actor.
I acted like a child, so I'm still a child actor. If anybody go to, I'm like a child. I'm a
forgetting.
56-year-old child. I mean, that's okay. I mean,
That's what, well, let's stick with it anyway. So a child actor, and then you grew into a chef.
yes, I grew into a chef from eating in the kitchen so much. I just grew into a chef. I didn't even cook good. I just looked like one. So what the hell? They put a hat on me, and I'm a chef.
Did you always love to cook?
I did. I mean, when I was younger, working in the kitchen, watching the guys, and seeing what they do, I was really into it, you know. And that's how I never went to cooking school or anything. I just watched what they did. I was always in amazement of how everything came together and stuff. And I always wanted to learn it while working as a dishwasher, and that's how I did it, you know. My friend, well, he's my friend now, but I worked for him in a
Are
restaurant.
you sure?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We worked in a restaurant, and his son is actually working in my place by me. And I remember when he was a little boy. But the guy who taught me, I was in an Italian restaurant in West Babylon called the Silver Pheasant. It's not there no more, so I'm not advertising for it. And I used to be work in the kitchen. I made salads. I made pizza. He taught me how to make pizza. I was a busboy, and I watched everything in there. And he got in a motorcycle accident, and at like 19, 20 years old, I think I was. I took over. I ran the whole kitchen for him, so he was out about the motorcycle accident. So that's how I became. I started,
Wow.
and like it was like I just stepped right in from watching everything. I just stepped in and I did it. Naturally, we had other people behind the scene, but I ran the line and on the busiest nights and stuff. So
That's great.
yeah, so yeah.
That's what we'll see. Listen, I'm an everything for a reason person.
Yeah.
So it happened to open up the door for you, I think.
Yeah. But you know what? When you're a chef back then, it was back in the '80s. Chefs weren't really that popular. Like, you know, they weren't like. Now they're on TV. They have the Food Network. You know.
I'm sorry. They're on TV.
Yeah.
Chefs are on TV.
Yes.
Is there anything we want to talk about?
Well, I can't talk much about it, but I can say that I did audition for a show on Food Network called Supermarket Stakeout. I got casted. I'm going to be filming in October 20th, I think we're going to be.
Okay.
They're flying me out to LA. I've never been out to LA, so it's been pretty cool, and I hope I do well. And we'll see. And when it's aired, I'll share it with everybody, and then
we'll
we can
share
watch.
it too.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Yeah, and that'll be a lot of fun. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yes, thanks. So when I was a chef younger coming up, there was the guy with the T-shirt, the jeans in the kitchen, and you know, now they got the chef coats, and everybody comes out to the table. Now the only time we went out to the table is when a customer was like complaining about their food.
Of course.
Yeah, but
Now, you guys
it's
are
a lot
popular
different.
now. I know a lot of you guys.
Yeah, it's different. It's different. It is. It's a little bit more. But you know what? Chefs deserve it, and I'm not saying because I am.
No, I concur.
Because we put a lot of hours in. And now I'm in assisted living. I put my 40-something hours in. But, you know, over the years, I put a lot of hours. You give up weekends, and you give up family life.
You work very late at night.
It's a grind.
oftentimes.
Yeah, it's a grind. Yeah, you work from like early in the morning till like 12 o'clock at night years ago. Now the restaurants close at 10 or something. But I put long hours in.
And
yeah.
it's physical too, isn't it? Like people
Yeah.
don't realize how physical
Especially-
the job is that you have to do.
Especially in the summer. I mean, you could work in the kitchen and be 130 degrees in the kitchen.
Oh.
You know, it's it could be grueling, you know. But now I'm in the kitchen with air conditioning, so it's hey, I paid my
So you live
dues.
in the easy life.
Well, it's not easy, but you know, I got to still put together a crew, and I got a great crew with me, and I got a great staff. So, but it's I put my time in, and then you get rewarded a little bit. But it's I'll tell you, anybody that wants to be a chef, it's great if you're into it, but you're going to be giving up a lot of your life. And if you want to be good at it, you have to put a lot of time into it. If you're executive chef, you got to put at least 60 hours a week in.
Right.
You know, nowadays, I mean, people don't want to put 20 hours a week in, so I don't know how that's going to work out.
I don't know what you're. We didn't. I don't know what you're talking. So, what's your favorite dish? To make? What's
Italian food. Italian food I love. I love experimenting with pasta dishes. I like different pasta dishes. But Italian food, basically, you know.
I'm sorry. What's your last name?
Marone, yeah.
Yeah. Big shock there.
Yeah, but surprisingly enough, I'm half Irish too.
Are you?
Yes, my mother's Irish and my father was Italian. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yes. I like to drink and eat.
That's a nice combination. So now chef.
Yeah.
How do you decide, all right, I want to be a comedian. I want to do stand-up.
Well, I always was told I was funny when I was a kid. Since I was a kid, I was a little bit of a clown in school and always funny with my friends. But it was till later years, like 7 years ago, I do a lot of cooking demos for seniors. I do cooking demos for seniors. We do a thing called Cooking Italian for Seniors. And I go into senior centers and churches and the synagogue, and I do cooking demos. And it's a little marketing thing for the Regency where I work. And I was at Governor's. I don't know if I'm sorry, but I'm supposed to a comedy club. But
Listen.
Yeah. I was in a comedy club.
Say what you want to say.
Yeah. I was in a comedy club and
called Governor's.
Yeah. No, I didn't know if they're advertisement. I don't know. Sometimes you're on a show you can't say names.
This is my show, honey.
Yeah. So I was in Governor's and I see a sign that says Comedy College. It was John Truson ran it, and it says improve your public speaking and something. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna try this out because I said I was a little shy years ago. I said I got up and I'm cooking in front of people. I said, why don't I just test it out? So I took the class. It was like an 8-week class, and the first time I got on stage, I had 40 people come see me, and I was so grateful. People I haven't seen in years. Yeah, I posted things. People I haven't seen in years, but we had 200 total. We had a pretty good class. And when I'm on stage and you get that first laugh, it was like a high. I mean, I never did drugs. I mean, I drank and stuff, but it was a high. I was a gambler, so it was like maybe like the horse coming down the stretch for the finish line. But I felt like on a cloud when you get that first laugh and you get the roar from the audience. So I was hooked ever since. Yeah.
I love it.
Haven't got a laugh since, but
I'm going to check on that because you just had a show last night.
Yes.
But you had a show what with Christopher Roach?
Chris Roach, Tugboat Manny, Terry McNeely. A lot of fun. Yeah, it was a fundraiser for a movie that they're doing. So I volunteered.
The Cairo Killer,
yeah,
right?
Cairo Killer, yeah, for Richard Kern.
Dan Romano.
Dan Romano
Don't
from the
wanna
Dan
forget Dan
Romano Show.
Hi, Dan. Mwah. Love you.
This is Dan Romano from the Dan Romano Show. Hold on. I gotta take people. Hold on. That's what he does. But people out there that don't know Dan, check out one of his lives. That's all he says. Hold on. After you watch Kate's show, you gotta watch Kate first, and then you get Dan. But he's a character.
Our girl Jenny Feldy.
Jenny Feldy, love Jenny Feldy.
Love that
She's
girl.
a sweet kid, very talented too. Very talented.
My, yes.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, nice person. She really is. No airs about her, and she's beautiful too. So
She's stunning.
Yeah.
And she's smart.
Yeah.
This girl.
Yeah. Unlike myself, yeah, she is smart.
You never know when you. I still can't believe we hadn't met till today.
Well, we met on Facebook. I know. I
Well,
seen
we
you.
knew each other,
Yeah, I
but-
saw you with Tugboat Manny interview, and Tugboat was talking about you every week when you got interviewed. And I think we did a comedy show in your friend's yoga joint.
A what?
It was a yoga place. We did a show. I think she was friends with you. Was out.
Oh yeah. That was a
yeah.
long time
Yeah,
ago, right?
Yeah.
So it's a small world, and I think we're reminded of that all the time. People that we don't necessarily physically meet for a while, we really are friends with.
But it's nice. That's what's nice about the comedy world too. I mean, naturally you're gonna meet some idiots too, but met a lot of nice people in it. And like yourself, like in the entertainment business, I perform with musicians, so I met a lot of musicians I became friends with, and it's fun. It's nice.
It is nice.
Yeah, it is nice.
It is. And you know what?
If you don't get too full of yourself, I mean, if you go out, like I do it to entertain. No, but I'm not trying to say I'm going to come out and I'm going to be Don Rickles tomorrow. You know, I enjoy doing it. I enjoy making people laugh. I enjoy entertaining people. I mean, I guess it's like a chef's background. I enjoy when I put a meal out and somebody goes crazy for it and says, that's the best thing. And me, it's chicken franchise I had, or best this I had. It's a great feeling. So it's the same thing with comedy.
It is, absolutely. Yeah. And you know what, though? We're going to take one more break, and we'll be right back. I know! Hi, I'm Kate Fox, and I am here at the new and expanded home of Tresses and Colors at 1227 Montauk Highway in Oakdale. And they are just preparing to celebrate 25 years in business and have recently won Best of Long Island. They are house to Sunny and Dew as well, which is all natural skincare and hair products. And boy, you can find anything you want here. So don't forget to shop local discounts and mention the Kate Fox Show for 25% off any hair service. And we're back.
We're back. We haven't really left, but we're back to see you guys.
So now, okay, so you just did a show last night. What do you have things coming up comedy-wise that we should know about?
I have a show this Saturday, October 9th, if this thing's out before the thing.
It
Anyway,
will be.
well, October 9th, I have a show with my friends Larry Lombardi and Charlie Ganji. They're musicians, they're singers.
Okay.
Charlie Ganji does Sinatra, and Larry Lombardi does Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis.
Oh!
He's phenomenal. They're both phenomenal. I mean, I'm a big Sinatra buff, and Charlie Ganji's phenomenal, does great Sinatra. And my buddy Larry Lombardi, he's crazy. I mean, he looks like Dean Martin, sounds like Dean Martin,
God.
but he does the best Jerry Lewis impersonation you'll ever see. You remember the typewriter scene with Jerry Lewis?
Uh-huh.
He does that to a T. You would think it was Jerry Lewis there. So if anybody's out there and you got to catch
Where
the show,
is it?
it's at the Loft in Belmont.
At what time?
I think it's 8 o'clock. I don't know the time again.
So check.
Check, yeah.
Check his Facebook page. Check. Do they have a website? They gotta have a website.
Check my Facebook page. I don't know about the Pat Marone or Pat Marone, chef and comedian. I got the fan page. No fans, but people are on there snooping. But
It's your professional page. That's what we call it. We don't call it a fan page. It's a professional
I'm so
page.
backed up on this technology, social media technology. I'm still learning. It's so crazy.
So what you have coming up will be there on your professional page.
Yes, on my professional.
And your personal page.
And then, like I said, I'll be out in LA filming Supermarket Stakeout. And I think I got a couple other shows I forgot. I'm in the works, so we'll see what happens. Getting back to, not that we're changing the subject, we're talking about cooking. I have a YouTube page, Pat Marone, and I have cooking videos on there, and I have some comedy stuff on there. But one of my videos on that page, it's a Sunday sauce video. You know, it's a sauce with meatballs and sausage, and it's a meat sauce. Some people call it gravy. I call it sauce.
I call it sauce.
Yeah, we don't want to have that debate right here because that'll go on forever. Everybody fights you and they
No,
send
we
nasty
agree
things.
though.
Yeah, we agree.
And they're watching, so they can't fight with us.
There's people. It's crazy. The Italian people are crazy, but they're fun. They're great.
They are fun. They love to eat. We love to eat.
Yes, we do. But anyway, I have that video. It's got Sunday sauce. It's got 175,000 views. But I don't know if you know the comedian Bill Burr.
Of course.
So one day, and I don't know. So one day I got these people commenting on my YouTube page saying, Bill Burr sent me here. I'm like, what are these guys, a comedian? They're making jokes now? You know, because YouTube, you don't know what you're going to get. You don't know people. So they kept saying, Bill Burr sent me. Oh, you're right. Bill Burr's right. This is a good video. I'm like, Bill Burr. So I Googled Bill Burr, and it has Redid or something was on there, Reddit, whatever they call it. And Bill Burr on his podcast was talking about my Sunday sauce. So I must have got like 3,000 views that day of everybody hearing about my Sunday sauce. And you know he watched it to the end because he was detailing, talking about, I'm saying, how you doing? And my friends got these old guys with the corny jokes. He says, I love, and it was great. I mean, he critiqued the whole video. He was saying it. He said, when I get off this time, I want to have a sauce like that. And it was like really cool.
How cool is I think you should send, okay, we have to find out where he is and you have to send him some of your Sunday sauce.
I tweeted him. I don't think, I got so many fans. I said, if you're in town, I'll send you some sauce. But,
All right, help us out, people. Help us out. We need to get to Bill Burr. He needs to have some Sunday sauce.
But that was pretty cool. I mean, because it was so funny. He was like, as he was talking about the video, he was funny, ripping us all apart in a nice way. Like roasting us. But it was good. It was really cool. And I got all these extra views just from that,
That's so
yeah.
It's the little
Yeah.
things, and it gives you like a boost.
Yeah, yes.
A little kick in the keister.
Kick in the keister. And then we were talking about you got a friend, Joey Cat.
Uh-huh.
And I work with him.
I love you, Joey.
She loves you, Joey. Everybody loves Joey.
I interviewed Joey.
Whenever I'm on a set or something with Joey, I was the
It's
first time
always
the movie.
Joe.
It's all about Joey. He got the same movie. He got the same facial
Oh my
expression,
God.
like this. And but he's always got a lot of women around him. I don't know what they all want to act with him.
Well, he's got that. He's got the cool.
Yeah. So he's going to be on tonight. The new Sopranos prequel.
Oh yeah, he was in the Many Saints of Newark.
Yes.
And
but I worked with him Monday, and he's a nice guy. First time I ever worked with him.
oh, was that the first time?
Yeah.
That's his very first movie, actually, I believe. The Many Saints of Newark.
Yes.
The first one
Yeah, he was
filmed.
telling me. Yeah. So nice guy. We worked together on Sarah Nella's film, Good Friday.
Oh, that's right, Good Friday.
Good Friday. Yeah, I play a mob boss in there, Don Basil, and we had another guy who was my rival, Don Parisi, which was a comedian, Jeff Parami, Jeff the Fat Rap Bastard Parami. He passed away. So the movie had to get all changed around. He was one of the nicest guys around. No, you can laugh at the Fat Rap
I'm laughing
Bastard.
at the name.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't
No,
wanna...
but I'm saying that is a funny name. He calls everybody a fat bastard. Well, he did. May he rest in peace.
May he rest in
One
peace.
of the nicest men you ever want to meet in the comedy business. And he's super talented. So we were doing this movie. Everything was going along good. And then now we had to change it around. But then that's why I met Joey Katz. So he was some new additions to it. And Sal, I wish him the best of luck. And he got these wrestling guys in there.
Oh wow.
They had some great fight scenes. So I can't wait until it comes out. It's going to be it's going to be fun to see some of the fight. We did a fight scene in Astoria with these wrestling guys that come in. James, the Maltese Warriors, great guys. All these wrestlers were great guys. They're fun to work with. So we did a fight scene in the middle of Astoria, in front of Parisi's Bakery, because we were doing a scene for the Parisi, that my friend Jeff, and the fight scene looked so real that the cops came to arrest us. So we had all these cops coming down the street. We had people watching all over. So after I was done saying my lines, I hear clapping and people going, yeah, and I'm like, wow. It's like I was doing a live show in front of people, but they were quiet for the shoot. And then all of a sudden, woo, cops came, and they wanted to lock us up. But one of the guys on the set was an ex-cop. He showed him the badge. He said, we're filming a movie here. And they were pissed off. The cops were pissed off because they came up on the sidewalk. I'm like, what the hell's going on?
Oh my God.
So it looks so real that the people call the cops. And then the cops came down there, and it was funny. It was good. And then this Monday they did some fight scene. I mean, they slammed guy through a table. I mean, they're amazing what these wrestlers do.
I'm sitting here like this because I'm loving your story. That's crazy.
Yeah. It was pretty cool.
Craziness. Well, let me ask you something. Is there anything we've left out that you want to let these wonderful people know?
I don't know. I really don't know. Do we have a couple of days for this show? Or
We don't need to talk about your issues. That's not what we're here for.
I don't know. I just ramble on. Once you wind me up, I don't shut up. So
Oh my
yeah.
God. Now I got the stones in my head.
Yeah.
Where can people find you?
You could find me on Pat Marone on Facebook, Pat Marone Chef and Comedian page, or that. You could find me on Instagram, pmarone329. Follow me on Instagram. I'm on TikTok. I have goofy videos on TikTok. Do a little Donald Trump once in a while. He's so terrific. Isn't Donald Trump so terrific? I mean, I'm Donald Trump, but I mean, isn't Kate Fox so terrific? She's wonderful. She's one of the best TV hosts. You think Katie Couric is good? Katie Couric's got nothing on Kate Fox. Kate Fox is unbelievable. And if you don't watch Kate Fox, you're a fool. She's unbelievable, and you gotta watch her. Anyway, I'm on TikTok. I know China runs TikTok, but I'm on TikTok. Twitter, I don't get on too much, but I'm on Twitter. Even though they kicked me off, I went under a fake name, Pat Marone. He's a good friend of mine. He's a great chef, Pat Marone. He's a terrific chef. Unbelievable. One of the best chefs I've ever met. I tried to get him to cook in the White House, but they wouldn't let him in.
Is that false news?
That's false news. That's fake news. Yeah, but that's where you can find me. And a YouTube page, check out my YouTube page, subscribe to my YouTube page, Pat Marone. And after that, you get sick of it.
All righty then. You won't get sick of him. He's completely enjoyable even when you don't see him on the camera. I want to say thank you so much for talking to me.
Thank you for having me. I mean, it's such a nice day out here in the village of Babylon,
Yes.
out here in the gazebo. It's so nice out here. It really is nice out here.
Yeah, it is.
It's a nice day. It's a beautiful day. And I'm sure you guys are not going to see this today, but try to get out there before the winter hits. It's beautiful out here.
Amen.
It really is.
And check him out, Pat
Yes.
Marone.
And check her out, Kate Fox. She's terrific. Unbelievable. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Are we taping now?
We are, but
Wow, this is so great.
Oh my.
Modern technology. Don't even know I'm being taped. I feel like I'm like on,
Well, Big Brother.
feel like I'm on a
watching
red
you.
light camera, yeah.
Oh my God! You realize I might leave this in. So